Now, on one final matter, for more than 20 years, Hope House in Spokane, Washington, has offered vulnerable women refuge from the streets and a safe place to sleep. Unfortunately, the need is great. Even after stacking bunk beds in every available inch, the shelter reaches capacity every single night. Last year, more than 2,000 women had to be turned away. But there's good news this morning. Premera Blue Cross, a major health insurer in the Pacific Northwest, announced it will make a $1 million contribution to the organization that operates Hope House. The gift will jumpstart the nonprofit's plan to build a brand new shelter with 120 beds, triple the current capacity, all across the state. In another part of the state, in Everett, Washington, an organization called Cocoon House serves at-risk and homeless youth. They're also receiving a donation, $1.6 million, to finish funding a brand new youth center. So what made all this possible, Madam President? Well, that would be tax reform. Premera's president and CEO explained that America's new 21st century tax code is allowing his company to devote major new resources to health investment and philanthropy. The women of Hope House, the children of Cocoon House, aren't alone. There are stories like this all over our country. Just how many Americans' lives will be changed for the better by tax reform when all is said and done? The big donations to countless nonprofits like these, serving homeless women and children, higher take-home pay for American families to help them make ends meet, more investment and more job opportunities over the long term, now that our tax code gives American job creators a fairer fight with overseas competitors. And of course, special bonuses, raises, and new benefits for 4 million American workers and counting. We can add Premera workers to that list, by the way. They're getting $1,500 bonuses as well. Remember, every single Senate Democrat voted to block these good things, every single one of these guys over here. They did all they could to stop tax reform from happening. Now that the law they opposed is unleashing so much good news, they're in a tricky spot. So my colleagues across the aisle are falling back on the same old rhetoric. They're trying to divide Americans, pitting different groups against one another. Now they're even proposing to claw back tax reform. Well, with a Republican Congress, that's not going to happen. Democrats may want to repeal tax reform, that is, repeal the bonuses, the raises, the family tax cuts, the huge donations to life-changing organizations. They may want to repeal all that. But Republicans set out to take money out of Washington's pocket and put it back in the pockets of the American people who know best how to use it. We'll make sure that's exactly where it stays.